Alright, so welcome YouTube to Product Battles Season 1 Episode 17, Battle of the Root Beers Part 1. Now, in this one I'm going to be obviously doing name brands first, but I have roughly 6 brands, but I do still need to get one brand which I'll obviously get by the end of the video. But to start off, I have Mug, and I have Frosty. Now, I know Frosty isn't like mass produced or anything, but to me I still consider it name brand. I might as well start off with Frosty. Alright, so overall to me this has like a regular root beer flavor with like a hint of vanilla in it, but overall it is good. I mean, I like the flavor of it, but to me I just feel like it's the same flavor that most root beers have. But I'll give it an 8 out of 10, so let's move on to Bargs. Alright, so overall I think Barks has like a bolder root beer flavor, but it's not like that sweet flavor that like Frosty or a lot of the other brands I've had before has. In a way it's like unique, but to me I feel like the root beer flavor is still pretty basic, even though it's like not as sweet with the flavor. But let's move on to Mug now. Alright, so for me I think Mug is kind of like in between Frosty and Bargs. Now I forget if I don't think I said it, but Frosty had kind of like a sweeter root beer flavor, and Bargs I do remember saying it had like a bolder flavor, but it wasn't like really as sweet as like Frosty with the root beer flavor. But I feel like Mug is kind of in the middle of the two brands, but a little more on the Bargs side of things. But I would give Bargs and Mug an 8 out of 10 as well. But overall, I don't necessarily have a favorite one yet, but I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this segment I'm doing A&W and Spreacher, so I'm gonna do the Spreacher one first. Alright, so there's what it looks like. Let's review it now. Alright, so overall this has like a nice like root beer flavor, and I want to say it has a little, like a tiny amount of like creaminess to it, but overall I do think this is my favorite one so far. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the rating. So let's move on to A&W now. Alright, so overall for A&W, I want to say it has like a bolder root beer flavor, but at the same time it's a little more sweeter compared to a couple of the others I've reviewed. But overall I do enjoy it a lot, but I would give it an 8 out of 10. Now I do feel that Spreacher is more like well balanced with the flavor, but I still think it's winning so far in this video. But other than that, I think I have like 2 other brands that I have left for the video, so I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this segment I'm doing IBC and Virgil soda, so I'm gonna start off with Virgil's first. Alright, so overall this definitely has like the best root beer flavor I've tasted now. There is like vanilla in it, which I would say is slightly more dominant compared to like the root beer flavor, but overall this is definitely the best one I've had so far. I would give it a 9 out of 10 for the rating, so let's move on to IBC. Alright, so overall it has like a decent root beer flavor to it. Now, for me, I kind of taste like a hint of like ginger beer in it, but overall I'm not really as impressed with this as I am with like the other brands, but I would give it a 7 out of 10, but as of right now, Virgil is winning this battle, so I'll see you guys in the next segment. So for this last segment, I'm doing Kutztown root beer, as you guys see here. Now, I do believe this is like a smaller company, but to me I consider them a name brand, so let's get into it now with this. Right, so overall, I would say it tastes similar to Virgil's, but with this brand, the root beer flavor is more like noticeable in this, and it's also like a bolder kind of a root beer flavor, to where, if I remember correctly, I said Virgil's had more of like a vanilla flavor in it, but the root beer flavor was like creamy as well. But I would give this brand an 8 out of 10, but overall I would say that Virgil brand wins this battle. To me, it's my personal favorite out of all of the brands I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.